Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. In boxing, you find a way to win, or you find a way to lose. So look, man, the undisputed lightweight champion, Devin Haney. Well, if you didn't know, two things. One is he's on the verge of signing with a Saudi Arabian promoter. And that promoter is no other than Skills Challenge Promotion. Prince Khalid, I believe is the CEO of the company, Prince Amir Abdallah, or he may be the COO, and Prince Khalid is the CEO. But let me explain something to you. I've been talking about Devin Haney for a while, and I said, maybe like 2 months ago, I said, in my opinion, I will never question someone's faith, right? If you say you're a Christian, you say you're a Muslim, you say you're an atheist, that's your right. It's not my business, okay? But some things kind of hit home a little bit when I see some of these guys out here when they talking about religion, right? And it hits home for other people who've been paying attention to Devin Haney and his dad. Now, I'm going to tell you this. I came across something the other day, but even I've thought this, where I said, it just seemed to me that Devin Haney and his father just, out the blue, at least started to openly promote Islam and openly talk about having taken Shahada and, deciding to live their life as Muslims, right? Nothing wrong with that. But the thing is, and this is just the world we live in, you're a public figure. A lot of people are paying attention to you, especially with Devin Haney and the position that he's in, which is an outstanding position. But there's so much money going on over there in Saudi Arabia. And these guys come out and talking about their faith a few months ago now. And there were some people trying to put two and two together and say they're going this route religion-wise because the ultimate goal is to try to get over there and tap into some of that Saudi money. Now, I'm going to tell you this. I don't necessarily buy into that because Devin Haney is doing a great job right here. And he's on his way. But I think the reason why some people feel that way, and even when I pay attention, I'm like, okay, what direction is he going? Because when I see him get on there and Twitter and a lot of the language and attacking people and all the jewelry and the earrings in the ears, and he can do what he wants. I want to make sure y'all understand. That's my position. I'm just having a conversation with you. He can do what he wants. And man, he busts his tail in training. He's been sacrificing since he's been a young kid. Could you imagine birthday parties, Thanksgiving, different holidays? Everyone's eating good and you have to diet because you as a young man have a fight coming up, an amateur fight, and you can't enjoy what everyone else is enjoying. So I think he should be entitled to do what he wants with his money. But I just think when you put yourself out there like that and put yourself in a matchbox and you start claiming to be this, you start talking a lot about religion. People are going to scrutinize you, man, and you come out here and you're saying, very inappropriate things in the language. And don't get me wrong, no one can judge that man. But to know that he could be signing with Skills Challenge Promotions, I think he's doing what's best for his career. I know for a fact, and this is just from experience, living in Saudi Arabia for a while, and with my background and my name, people would, if they could eat you, they would, when you have certain things in common with them. When it comes to religion, you're automatically a brother. You know what I'm saying? But what I would say is, for Devin Haney and his father, if they decide to sign with Skills Challenge Promotion, which seems to be the direction they're going, I would say for him and his dad, right? This is just my own personal experience. Very careful when it comes to how you represent yourself, especially as a self-proclaimed, Muslim, especially out there in Saudi Arabia. You had to be very careful with that. Religion out there is taken very, very seriously, and I'm sure they know that. But I'm really, and I mean this with all sincerity, really, really hoping that Devin Haney continues to grow spiritually, and can start to make those tweaks necessary to kind of clean up his act a little bit as far as how he's talking, how he's conducting himself, language he's using, amount of materialistic things he's buying, the jewelry and stuff. But when you're young, it's hard. That's why you get so much blessings as a young man when you're able to live like the straight and narrow path in accordance with a faith. It's hard for young people to do that. When you get older, man, it's a little bit easier, more settled down, less temptation. So it's a little bit easier to sit there and kind of walk a straight and narrow path. But for Devin Haney, look, they're on the verge of putting pen to paper, man. And I'm just saying, these guys going out to Saudi Arabia, I really, really, really hope that, he knows they know what they're doing, and it's not just a money grab necessarily, even though they're going to make the most money over there. I really hope he knows what he's doing, because he could find himself in a position as the undisputed champ at 135 and a tough time getting fights, because there are certain things we can see happening in boxing. Like I said about in the Wilder video about golf and stuff like that. If this Skills Challenge Promotion really starts taking off, and they're putting up big money for fights, and the matchmaking becomes near impossible across all weight divisions, it's going to get some negative attention, and you're going to see people are going to converge on it, and it's going to make headlines. Saudi Arabia invades boxing. I'm telling you, it's coming. But that being said, let's see how it goes. You got Usyk over there, Badu Jack's over there, Wilder's over there. Looks like Devin Haney could be going over there. But let's see how it goes. But I'm telling you, I'm concerned, because for me, living over there, very beautiful country, beautiful people, but man, they take religion serious. And for him to be on the platform that he's on, with the profile he has, and they're going to be very encouraging, and that may be the best move for him and his father, because when you're around people that have a common mindset, it's easier to live a certain life. But when you're like the only one or two amongst a bunch of people who are doing the opposite, it's tough. It's tough. You know what I'm saying? But more to come on Devin Haney signing over there with Skills Challenge Promotions. They may really be about to take over boxing, people. Pay attention. We'll see who's next. But they are starting to get a little momentum now. Let's see what happens next. All right? That being said, shout out to the veterans, all 7 continents. I'm in the breeze.